So hey, someone asked me, how do you get your heart rate low? And the answer is, I think I've been active all my life, but I know I've been cycling for almost 40 years. And so in other words, endurance events and endurance type of sports will strengthen your heart. And that's essentially how you get your heart rate to a low level. You know, some of these professional athletes, cyclists, the runners, long distance runners, that is, rowers. These are athletes that do endurance sports. And you hear about people that are pure power lifters, bodybuilders, and they're just huge, amazing athletes. But a lot of them, at least in this past year, have died, and they're like 40 years old of heart failure. And it's just kind of amazing. So you very seldom hear about that with endurance sports. So if you want your heart rate lower, then what you got to do is you got to start getting out there. You got to get out there. You got to do endurance events. You got to do endurance sports. Doing a long, continuous exercise that raises your heart rate at a sustained level for a long period of time is what strengthens your heart. It's not weightlifting. And I'm not saying weightlifting is bad or calisthenics are bad. Those are actually great for you, and they should be supplemented if you do endurance type of sports. However, many people will ask, when they watch my blood pressure video, how do you lower your heart rate? And mine is not significantly low. It's just, I would say, lower than average simply because of what I do. Also, as a side note, some people genetically have stronger hearts than others. There's a genetic component to it. And also, just stay away from certain foods that will stimulate your heart abnormally. But that's for temporary stuff. But if you want a long-term, low heart rate, the way to do it is start doing endurance. So if you thought this video was interesting, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Any questions? Ask in the comments section below.